All right, everybody, welcome back. You know, we love to take these deep dives into interesting ideas, and today's is, well, a little different.
It is a little different, and, well, I'm intrigued.
I think you're going to like it. It's all about knowledge,
Okay.
but we're looking at it through the lens of a pretty unusual analogy, and that is knowledge is like underwear.
Knowledge is like underwear. Okay.
Yeah, now, I know that sounds kind of strange,
Yeah, it does.
but stick with me here,
All right, I'm all ears.
because it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. You see, we often get so caught up in, like, accumulating knowledge
Right.
and showing off what we know.
Mm-hmm.
But just like underwear knowledge isn't always meant for public display. Sometimes it's about the support and confidence it gives us.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive into, when to share, when to hold back, and how to make sure our knowledge is,
Well, fitting.
well-fitting.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good
good
one.
one.
So first things first, why is knowledge so essential? I mean, it's kind of like underwear in the sense that it's pretty crucial for navigating the world, right, Nee?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
We rely on knowledge for everything from, basic things like how to tie our shoes
Yeah.
to more complex stuff like making decisions, understanding different perspectives, even just holding a conversation like we are right now.
Yeah, it's like the foundation for pretty much everything we do.
It really is. And just like, we don't wear the same underwear forever, right?
Yeah.
Knowledge is something that we need to continuously be cultivating and building upon. What we know today might be outdated tomorrow.
Exactly. I mean, I'm still rocking some knowledge from like the 90s,
Yeah.
and it's probably time for an upgrade.
Probably time to refresh that wardrobe.
So let's talk about something a little, a little less flattering. You know those people who just love to flaunt their knowledge underwear?
Yeah.
Like they're always going to be the smartest person in the room.
Oh, yeah. We all know those people.
Dominating conversations and
Yeah.
correcting every little detail and making you feel like you're taking a pop quiz every time you open your mouth.
Yeah. And, sometimes it might not even be malicious.
Right.
Sometimes they might just be excited to share what they know.
Yeah.
But it can definitely come across as a little overwhelming for the other people involved.
It's like they're wearing their fanciest knowledge underwear to the grocery store. Like, come on,
Yeah.
guys, read the room a little bit.
Exactly. Context is key.
Right.
It's about understanding when and where it's appropriate to share what you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes holding back, even when you know you're right, can actually be more beneficial.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought. Tell me more about that.
Well, think about it. When you create space for others to share their thoughts and ideas,
Mm-hmm.
it fosters a much more collaborative and engaging environment. People feel heard, they feel valued,
Yeah.
and it opens up the possibility for everyone to learn something new, including you.
It's almost like the more knowledge underwear you try to cram into the conversation,
Yeah.
the less room there is for everyone else's ideas to breathe.
Right. It can become stifling, and it kind of misses the point of knowledge sharing in the first place,
Which is
to connect with others, to learn from each other, and to grow together.
it's not just about proving how much you know.
Exactly. It's about using that knowledge to create something meaningful, something bigger than yourself.
That reminds me of this one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was getting ready for this big debate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had all my facts and figures. I was like totally prepared to just demolish the other side.
Oh, yeah.
But then at the last minute, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to shut up and listen.
Interesting.
And it was the best decision I could have made, because I ended up learning so much more from just hearing other people's perspectives than I ever could have from trying to prove my own point.
There's a real power in that active listening.
Right?
When you go into a conversation with the intention of truly understanding the other person's point of view, it opens up a whole new level of connection and insight.
It's like you're not just hearing their words, but you're like actually absorbing their knowledge.
Exactly. And when you do that, you create a space where knowledge can flow freely in both directions.
So we've talked about when to share knowledge and the importance of listening. But what about how we share it?
Yeah.
I mean, just like there are different types of underwear for different occasions, there are different ways to communicate knowledge effectively, right?
Absolutely. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Sometimes a straightforward explanation is perfect.
Right.
Other times, a story or an analogy can really help make a concept click.
Yeah. Or sometimes you just need to like break out your most comfortable knowledge sweatpants and just chill.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
about being adaptable, being sensitive to the context and the audience.
So let's say you're in a professional setting.
Okay.
how do you decide what kind of knowledge underwear to put on?
Well, first, you got to think about who you're talking to. Are they experts in the field or are they new to the topic?
Right.
Then you got to consider the purpose of the conversation. Are you presenting information? Are you trying to persuade someone? Or are you simply trying to have a meaningful exchange of ideas?
It's like having a whole knowledge wardrobe to choose from.
Exactly. And the more tools and techniques you have in your arsenal, the better equipped you'll be to share your knowledge in a way that truly resonates with others.
So it's not just about what we know, but how we wear it
Exactly.
and share it with the world.
And just like with our actual underwear choices, the goal is to find that perfect balance of comfort, confidence, and appropriateness.
Okay, so now I want you to think back to a time when someone shared their knowledge with you in a way that made you feel inspired
Okay?
versus the time when it felt condescending.
Interesting.
What made the difference?
I think it often comes down to the intention behind the sharing. Was that person genuinely trying to help you learn and grow? Or were they more focused on showing off their own expertise?
Yeah, I think that's a really important distinction. When someone shares their knowledge in a way that makes you feel valued and respected,
Mm-hmm.
it can be incredibly empowering.
Absolutely. It creates a sense of shared learning and growth.
But when someone uses their knowledge to belittle or intimidate you,
Yeah.
it can be incredibly discouraging.
It can really shut down the learning process.
So the next time you're about to share your expertise, take a moment to reflect.
Okay.
What kind of knowledge underwear is best suited for this situation?
That's a good question.
How can you use your knowledge to support, uplift, and connect with others in a meaningful way?
It's a continuous journey of learning not just about the content of our knowledge, but also about the way we choose to wear it and share it with the world.
Knowledge is like underwear. It's personal, it's powerful, and it's something that we all need to navigate the world with confidence, humility, and a genuine desire to connect with others.
So go out there and share your knowledge with the world, but do it in a way that empowers and inspires those around you.
And remember, choose your knowledge underwear wisely.
That's right.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive,
It's been a pleasure.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.